Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. Today we're going to talk about the Battle of Chalons. So there's probably a lot of new servers out there, people who have never played in this. I'm going to tell you what it's all about, give you a couple strategies, and basically it is the best event in all of Evony. I think anyone who's played in it would agree. It's basically a team all-stars. If you've played in it before, been around for a while, you don't need to listen to my advice. There are some new updates in Chalons I will talk about, so you could stick around for that. And then later on when we get into strategy, basically you can just dip out, or you can listen and then correct me in the comments. Let me know different strategies you might have. So what you see here at the bottom is the matchup for anyone who is in Major League. And what I mean by Major League is right here, there are 3 leagues: Major League, Elite League, Junior League. If you can see this, you can see a matchup. That means you are in the Major League, and you can see your opponents for the week. Now, keep in mind, this is the Alliance's total power. That is not their signed up power that's going to play, because they can only bring 25 players, right? So they might have millions not entering, or people who are in a different time zone. This is a very bad time zone for people in Europe. So if you are in Elite or Junior League, you get to pick your time, but you will not see this. You will not see the power matchup, but you'll get to pick your time just like any other battle. So if we look here, this is what you'll see if you're in Junior or Elite League. Now, going back here, so this looks scary, right? Like, oh my God, wow, look, we're playing against these big alliances. But it's actually good, because in Battle of Chalons, you want a lot of points. So we're going to look at how you get points. So it's basically a map that's a mixture of BOC and BOG. So Guatemala and Constantinople get combined on one map. I'll show you it in a minute. And you can kill bosses, you can occupy buildings, and you can kill players. These are all the different ways to get points. Now, other things that are important in here is, if you look at right here, it should be number 5, I think. Is it how to advance? Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's in a different section. But the way that you advance in, I'll find it as I'm reading right here. Yes, I was right. Section 5. So the honor ranking stage. So in the first 4 rounds, you want to get first place. This is so important, because what's going to happen is there's going to be only 16 teams, as it says there, will advance to the 5th week. And then there is a semifinal. 4 teams will play each other. And the top 16, 4 matches of 4 teams. And then there is a final of 4 teams on that Saturday. So it's a 5-week event. The 5th week has a double day, Wednesday and Saturday. Now, what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you, this happens all the time. After week 4, there's going to be 40 to 50 teams undefeated, and it's with 5 points each round. They're all going to have 20 points, but it's going to come down to who scored the most points. Evony doesn't do a very good job of breaking that up. I wish what they would do is have tiebreakers in the final round. Everybody has to have 2 undefeated teams or something in their round. First has 40th, second has 39, and like that. But I don't know if they're going to do that, if they're ever going to do that. What I do know is that there's going to be a lot of teams tied, and everyone's going to want points. So back to this. So this is actually really good for my alliance, because we have a lot of points on the board. There's another 100 billion power alliance. So that's a lot of points for us to have a chance at getting. And now we'll look at the rewards. So in the round rewards, no matter what, if you are in Major League, Elite, or Junior, you're eligible for these rewards each round. So they vary based on whether you finish first, second, third, or fourth, and then how many points you get. just like in any BOC or BOG. Now that's it really here. And then if you look at the total ranking rewards, the only difference really is these chests. So junior chests, elite Chalons chests, and major league Chalon chests. So what these are buffs. So those 1 hour 20% buffs, or those 1 hour 30% buffs that you see people get, these major league ones are the 30% for 1 hour. So I have a bunch saved up. I'm definitely going to be using these all the time in Chalons because it's one of the most important times to be using them. And then, of course, there's major differences here if you finish first or fifth or eighth, top 16. So there are some discrepancies. People and myself, I really don't understand also how to interpret this, the famous city key. We'll look at that in a minute. So this is a sub-city, and you'll get a key. And I don't really understand if it's top 15 in personal scores or top 8 in personal scores. And if it's per round, if it's in the finals, top 5. So they've worded it a little differently now, actually. Top 2 in personal scores. So if you're in 9 to 16, you have to finish second overall. Some people are wondering if it just means you have to be top 2 in your alliance. And here it would be top 5 in your alliance. And here would be 8 people from those alliances get it. And here would be 15 people. No one really knows because Evony will just reword the question to you. I personally read this as if you finish first and anyone in your alliance who is in the top 15 in personal scores will get this key. If you finish second, third, or fourth as a team, you have to finish in the top 8, so it's harder to get. So these are going to be hard to get. I don't think 8 people on each alliance are going to get these. So that's just my interpretation, but I've heard other people interpret it the other way I was saying. So let's see if we can actually see. So you get different badges. Trying to see. So the city looks cool. It is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's get back to it right there. Not sure how I pulled that up. Okay, so this is what it gives you. Marching ground attack 30. All HP for ground. So that's on defense, reinforcing, attacking 25. Hospital capacity 20. And death to survival in that sub-city 20%. So lots of people are saying they wouldn't want this and they would trade this for an epic Japan or Russian. I personally would take this. I just think it's very rare. I also think it's cool. I would want to have it. But you do get a key. You don't get it. So you do have to take it. But let's be serious. If your team finishes in the top 16 in Chalons, I really doubt there's going to be another alliance on your server that also finishes in the top 16. And you're probably going to be able to secure these pretty easily. Now, let's look at the map. This is the map for Chalons. It is a combination of BOC and BOG. There is 2 of everything. So you can see there's bosses. And you can also see there's 2 blessing towers, 2 hospitals, 2 march towers, 2 rally halls. So double the points for everything. Most good teams that enter will secure in these areas. And you'll see teams go there and fight it out because you want the bigger rally hall and the extra 20% on the blessing tower. The mines, you can't see them on this map, but the crystal mines, they will actually, you know what? I'm not sure if crystal mines are in this or if the buffs go to the portals. But there's also, so just watch out for those gold buffs that come around and try to fight for them. There's also medical tents, and you'll see them all over the map. They are blue and white, and they're just a square like that, but very tiny. And you'll see a hospital symbol in the middle of them. And look for them all over the map. My advice, get out there early, go hard, and heal. Find those medical tents and heal. Now, this advice is for early servers, right? Find those, get out there, jump on people. As soon as you see a building turn red, so when it's half red, this one's half blue, as soon as you see that, jump on someone right away. Look there. There's probably someone there hitting the building with a march out. Hit them, and then find those medical tents, reheal, and do it all over again. And most of the points are going to be scored in the first 10 or 15 minutes, and a whole lot of them you're going to be able to disable other teams by taking away lots of their players who are foolishly at buildings. I would suggest keeping your smaller players out if you're on a new server for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then everybody join in after once your larger players have kind of secured the field, and then pick one of those spots and tell everybody, yeah, let's go to the Blessing Tower on the left or the Rally Hall, and then everybody hive up there and work together. You could play it any other way you want. There's all sorts of different strategies. Some people like to just hive up right away. Some people like to just join late and let the other teams kind of kill each other and then get in there first when they're weak and go for the win. But you're going to need the points. Like I said, every team in Major League, there's going to be 40 or 50 teams that end up undefeated, and it's going to be tiebreakers. And I've seen lots of teams get screwed. I believe, if I'm correct, so the alliance I'm in now, Nefarious, I think last round, and they're one of the top alliances in all of Evony, but they didn't get good matchups in terms of they didn't have opponents with a lot of power, so they ended up 4-0, and you just couldn't get the points to advance. So it is a blessing and a curse, but you want good opponents. You want quality power against you. So that's my advice for the first round, but go out, have fun. You're going to enjoy this event. It's a Team All-Stars. It is awesome. So let me know in the comments if you have other strategies for the new players, and anything else that I may have missed, let me know. Everyone looks forward for the rewards. Here's another tip, actually, bonus tip if you did stay in for this long. So you could put 25 people in the battle. Everybody has to play one round of Chalons to get the final team rewards. So in order to get these final rewards, you have to play one round. Now, if you're in a really good alliance, so for example, in the alliance I'm in, it's very competitive and hard to get in the top 25 to play. So some smaller players are going over to another alliance to play a round of Chalons and then return to this alliance or to whatever alliance they want, and then whatever alliance you are in at the very end is the rewards you will get. So you could play any Chalons matchup and then come back over and then get the Major League prizes. If you went over and played in a junior or elite league, you'd get the event end prizes that way. So this is Genghis, server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.